we should be back. Did it work?
Yep, we got 50 people on. It worked.
Woo!
It worked. Yay!
I don't have anything.
Mine still says upcoming.
Try exiting out and coming back into it. Yep, we just went live. I just got the notification for it.
Alright.
So that did work, huh?
Now I just gotta put the radar back up on the phone.
Let me make sure our location's right. Okay.
So what's our plan? Try to get out ahead of this and see what happens? Just come up behind it for now? Or... You guys tell me.
Oh wait, it
didn't go live.
It didn't switch to the live. It started a whole new video.
Wait, what?
So I'm now seeing 3 of the Deep South videos now. The other one's still up and coming. And then there's a new one that started now that we're live on. It didn't switch to the other one.
Well, how'd 50 people go over then at first?
There's 100 people waiting in that video for us. It sent everyone over, but when we went live, it started a new stream. A whole new stream.
Wonder if I can get back to that one. Hey, wait a minute. Oh, no, wrong. Oh, I hate that. I hate that there's 2 home buttons right beside each other.
Yeah, this one still says
Hold on.
stream starting soon, and we're at, oh, I don't know. It's still saying 11 hours and...
No, we started a new one.
Yeah, there's 105 waiting in the copy of Storm Chasers Live. It, like, made a copy.
You know what? Go in the chat of that one.
I'm working on
and
it.
put a link to the
I'm
new
working on
one and say that just... It half worked. It still probably made a new stream key.
Yeah.
But now it's not running through Restream either, I don't think. Which doesn't really matter. But that also means I can't use to create a new stream key.
Everybody's starting to come back. Sorry, guys.
We're trying to figure this out. We've never done that before.
Yeah, we can still use stream key. It just didn't. It didn't. It just went back to the old one because it used the same stream key. This made a new stream key. It used the old one.
So should I delete that one?
Here, I'm unscheduling it.
We only had 50 people come over from that one. There's still 83 in the other one waiting.
Well, I probably shouldn't have deleted that one then. Alright.
They'll find us. Yep, that one's gone. They'll find us.
Yeah, we told them we didn't know if it was going to work or not, so...
Is it back up on the tablet, though?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. What it did use the same stream key again. So it just went and used the old video.
So we know we have to change the whole new... It's not worth it.
Yeah, it's not worth the hassle of everything. It's easier probably just to do what we just did now. And is everything up and working?
Yes.
The
Hi,
radar?
Jordan.
Yes, everything is up and working. Yes.
All right.
I'm sure Max and Evan will
They'll
find
catch
us.
it. Yep.
Hattiesburg. Well, Max, it doesn't matter because
Yeah.
the whatchamacallit kid.
Yes.
His feed always goes. There's a new tornado warning going down towards St. Francisville and towards Baton Rouge now. There's a severe thunderstorm warning now in Brookhaven.
That's where we were trying.
Well, that's where the storm's heading for there, so we have to just try to fly to catch it.
All right, let's go.
We have to go through Natchez and all that.
Yeah, right.
Natchez.
We'll do what we can.
Cross
if
the
we
river.
can.
Yep.
If we catch it, we catch it. If we don't, we don't.
It's still going to be raining the whole time.
Yep. All right, you guys are all ready though?
Whenever you're ready. Still a lot of lightning up with this one up here, so we'll get you guys some cool lightning. Hey, there's Evan in here. Poor gas tank. We tried to tell you, Evan, we were switching to a new one.
Your route
Sorry,
may
buddy.
be affected by severe thunderstorm warning.
What am I hearing? Did I pick up gravel or something?
Mud. Hi, Evan.
Good to see you, Evan. Glad you were able to catch us. Yeah, I know we're not in our normal spot of back up in PA. We're down in Louisiana. Is that dead?
I'm making sure my location is on.
The storms in PA weren't even in the books when we came to Texas last week. So.
Down.
That happens. Evan, say hi to Evan. Glad to see everybody back.
Yeah, I think we might have lost the initiative sitting there as long as we did though.
Yeah, we're only going back up to 66. We got 150.
Yeah, we can do what we can do. That's it.
Yeah. We tried, and it didn't. We've been running all over the place, Evan. We started in Oklahoma, went to Kansas, and back down to Texas, the Panhandle, to the other part of Texas. Now we're going to Dixie. You do, right? Great days. Thank you to Teresa and Pro Folk for subscribing. Welcome to the Tractor Finder
Hey, thanks,
family.
guys. Welcome in.
Appreciate it. Thank you, Diggin. Appreciate it. And you're welcome. Yep, have to be streaming for you. Oh, definitely full pop. Oh, poor Evan back home. But he didn't get many more. The Rector area got it. Rector thing here killed her. Yep. I mean, Metal Mike's saying snow tomorrow. Well, good thing you won't be home.
hours and 45 minutes. We all know how YouTube is, so we had to start
We
it.
tried to redirect you all over, but it created a new
Stream key.
stream key and sent you to one stream, and it started and it held on to the old stream key. And
That was the first time we tried that, so.
there's Jen McMahon.
Hi, Jen. We're doing good.
We got into another tornado warning, and now we're just trying to blast east to catch back up with the mess.
I forgot to do my oxygen for the day.
Uh-oh. Just trying to think of what we picked who we wanted to do. We picked who we wanted to do, right?
That's what I was going to do.
That's fine. I'm fine with that. Oh, hello, Austin. Good to see you. Welcome in. Charlotte's little brother. Okay. Yeah, we're doing Jen's least favorite thing, chasing at night. And we're in Dixie, too, so it doesn't even make it any better. Right? But the other good thing is we're starting to, look, come into the Delta. Yeah, right. I couldn't have been here all freaking day. Right? That's all right. We'll chase as long as we can. If we get stuff cool, if not, we're going to try. Did you pick the town that we talked about over east of Mississippi? Yeah. I'm thinking we'll have to try to stop for something before then. Just to take a close by the time we get that area we're staying in. Taxi checking in. Back on it, Don, spend no time here. How was your chase today, Jen? Did you get anything else good? Should have been a nice local chase. Yeah, local good. Yet again, no tornado warnings for today. Another Pittsburgh one and one in Greene County, maybe. But other than that, it would have been just. But you've been taking a break, Tom.
I'm just looking at something real quick.
Interrupting my dad.
I'm sorry.
Taking a break and then just start moving
Well,
your channel around.
Doc B said we both doctors in the chat.
Oh,
I didn't see Doc Rochelle.
yeah, I haven't seen Dr. Shell. I've got the Epic and the Iconic Doctor.
I think,
Yeah, sure.
I bet you Epic Doc is lurking. But
I bet you. She always lurking, and that's okay. It was there. Yeah. I hear that.
thank you, Wendy.
I appreciate it, Wendy, as always. Of course, we haven't even gotten to Jonesville yet. What's that? We haven't even gotten to Jonesville yet. I think we turned away from Jonesville, didn't we? No, I think we still have to go through it. Huh, joke's on you, Mike. There is none back here. I didn't get any today. That's all gone. Sorry. None for steal. I think it's Jonesville we're coming into now.
Wah, wah, wah. Thank you, CG. I need tea for my throat.
Honestly, we only stopped for 20 minutes.
Yeah.
Because we were supposed to get to Jonesville at 10 after 7, remember? Yeah, that's right. Well, we're not going too bad. They like lights on all their trees and stuff. Welcome back, Mel. Yeah, we kind of got goobered up when we were chasing. We were on a tornado here earlier today, a tornado warning, and got all back in the backwoods of Louisiana, and well, actually Texas then.
Yeah, I'm like we're just peeking at that tornado warning down south now. It's moving away from us.
Is it?
Yeah. Actually, no, I think it's moving northeast. Eventually, we'll get back in the heavy rain.
Well, I'll tell you what, we got a couple options here too. So, we made the plan of what we're going to do for now, but we have options. Like, by the time we get to I-55, we can make a decision. Be like, are we going to keep going, or are we just going to go ahead and shoot north, you know? At any point, we could be like, you know what, this isn't going to work, and we can just turn north and go, you know, whatever we need to do. So, we'll see. Because traffic's going to be a part of the thing. And
it don't matter to me. I'll move for anything.
right?
I kind of have to be stuck in the back seat.
Hey, at least not in the bed. Could be under the tonneau.
Hi, Sarah. Welcome in. Yeah, we had a really nice supercell structure last night, Mike, down in Comfort, Texas.
Got a little too close for comfort once.
Yeah, got a little too close there, and then it put out a tornado warning, and we were right in it.
Literally in the hook.
Literally.
Had to leave the park we were in.
I was going to say we're doing Pennsylvania chase and finding a park on a hill, trying to see it.
Yep.
Yeah, down in the hill country of Texas.
Yepper.
That's no joke down there.
I had fun though.
Yeah, the hills are actually a little steeper than ours are.
It was still enjoyable though.
It was, but I was so mad about that.
Oh, thank you so much for the super chat.
Thanks. Down the line, we got the chat.
And 7 shies. Welcome in and thank you.
Listen all the English. The stream is really nice. The atmosphere is great. Wonderful people. Thank you.
Thank you.
Make me blush. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
We do appreciate that a lot.
Hopefully you at least understand the thank you. It looks very rivery now.
True, it does.
Red River was not very rivery. Did the Eli come back in?
I've not seen Eli back then, no.
He knows how the Red River did not look very rivery.
Right. Unwrap these last few days, it's any more rivery.
Brisket all day long. I love my brisket. So good. I've never really been a roast beef fan ever. definitely didn't miss out on the reflector.
We get a lot of fog down here. I
Yep.
think. Between the Black River and the Mississippi's not that far.
No, this is all.
Yeah, you do that homework there, Evan. I'm my mom voice, I'm telling you that. Just because I want him to stay well with his grades. And
Yeah, don't ever be like me. Where I almost failed in grade 9. Then I almost didn't graduate.
I could tell you things Josh used to do to get out of homework.
You know.
I'm just glad I tried the teachers didn't give us any.
Oh, we know.
Oh, I know, they called you. They emailed you. I never got away with it, ever. Tornado warning is going into the film right now. Come in 2 hours. What? How is that?
That's all back roads. It's all 2-lane roads.
Oh, that's why. So the normal way with taking them a comb, that bridge is still out, remember? The one at US Route 98 off of 84.
Oh, yeah.
That bridge was out for a long time. That's why. It's been trying to get back way around. Because Brookhaven was only an hour and 43 minutes. Same distance. That makes sense. Aaron was the same way in field. Yeah.
Not me. I always did my homework.
Yeah, Mama B was always good with her homework.
I actually
But
graduated
she
very
knows
young.
that Mama B knows everything. Scared.
I graduated with a 3.8 GPA, which is pretty good.
Yeah, I hit it too.
My GPA dropped only because I was in IP classes, AP classes, and I didn't do very well in one of them, so that dropped my... I didn't take chemistry until my senior year, and our teacher was... If Casey's watching, he'll know. All I have to say is read from left to right, not right to left.
So, B-Rad, that's a good question. So, I have to wait for my gaming license. So, in the state of Pennsylvania, to work on a casino floor, as anybody, even the custodial staff, you have to have a Pennsylvania state gaming license. And I got to fill out all the paperwork, and it has to go to them. They have to approve everything, so it can take up to, it can be as little as 2 weeks at the minimum. It could be 4 weeks, it could be 6 weeks, I don't know.
Yep, he knew it. Casey and I graduated together. And then he became friends with Papa. They both started working together before I knew Papa.
I saw someone asked if we were going to be making it to Alabama tonight. I don't know if we are or not.
Yeah, we got caught behind a couple tour warnings today, and the rain really slowed us down.
Yeah, I'm starting to almost question if we're going to do anything. Like, starting to, like...
I'm thinking, yeah, the Garrett, we talked about that. Don't say he's in the east in front of the safety Garrett. Looking where those storms are now, I don't know if we're going to catch them.
Did they speed up some?
Yes.
I think they did.
maybe spread out some, because I feel like we somehow they got way further away than they were a little bit ago.
Yeah.
The fact that they're already over I-55, we are, like you said, we're 2 hours behind. I mean, 2 hours trying to catch the front of that line. If they're moving it, how fast is that line moving now? Even if it's moving at 30, we're averaging like 55. So
Yeah,
we might not even catch the line by hour
anymore. We can't fly 75, 80.
Yeah.
We wouldn't in this rain anyways. It's on too much.
Yeah.
I don't even know if we would catch it by the Alabama line, to be honest with you.
Oh, yeah, moving east at 50. 45. Water source has moving at 25, but that's not right. They keep putting on tornado warnings, but they're going to be so rain wrapped, and now it's nighttime, you can see it happening here.
48 knots.
As much as we wanted to try it. It looked good when we were talking about it, but now I'm like, I don't know about all that.
We're not even into Mississippi yet.
We could just keep driving as it is and see what we see.
I agree with that.
Well, my next question was going to be, though, do we want to keep driving in the same direction? Or do we...
I kind of don't want to go south.
Right. Because we're coming to a place ahead. Do we want to, even like we got everybody on, I don't think we're catching any of these storms. Because everything that's going to happen is going to be kind of south here, right?
No, even east, the watch goes the whole way up and like almost Tuscaloosa, Meridian, Bennett, Lowell, Hattiesburg, but then it goes the whole way down to the New Orleans area and over to Mobile.
We're coming up to a point, if we want to start to go north, we can do it right up here, is what I'm asking. Do we want to keep going straight east, or do we want to start working our way north? I'll leave that up for debate on y'all.
I think Mama B kind of wants to do this. I was thinking Brookhaven, and like you said, then make a decision from there, so we can still get something food-wise there. Because I don't want to be waiting too late and everything be closed again.
I mean, well, Brookhaven we're still 2 hours out of, and it's 8 o'clock.
It was an hour and 43 minutes when I last looked.
Okay, so that's still...
The 2 hours of Macomb is because that bridge is out.
Right. But I'm still saying, by the time we get to Brookhaven, it's 9:30, and I remember there wasn't, I don't know that there was a whole bunch of Brookhaven.
Oh yeah, it's pretty big, like there's hotels.
But I'm thinking we could be in Vicksburg probably in about an hour. If we get
There wasn't much in Vicksburg. It's about the same size as Brookhaven.
If you want food, we can get matches.
I'm fine with whatever. I don't care. I'm just thinking.
Well, no, I
probably
feel
eat
like
something before we go. You know, and drive a little bit's fine. But I don't want to go to the hotel and not eat again all night.
Right. I thought, like, honestly, we had a chance of getting that back ahead of this line going straight east. I thought that
It's picking up some speed. It always does right at dark.
yeah.
This is a new stream. We were almost to 12 hours.
Yep.
We had to end the other one and restart a new one. Okay, so run this by me again. How far?
So, we're coming to the point when we remember the night we were down here in December, when we came down from Vicksburg back to Natchez to get that, because we were trying to get back into the Warmas sector that night. We can go back up this side of the river, up that same road that we flew down that night. Remember, after we were up in Delhi, and
Okay.
we can fly up there and end up there in Vicksburg. Or we're going to be taking the same road straight out to Brookhaven, which was when we left Natchez in the morning. It's that 2-lane road that we took. It took us an hour.
Actually, I think from Natchez over it's 4 lane. It's 4 lane. That route 898 is 4 lane. And we came down through. And when we went south of Brookhaven and then got off down here in Macomb and came across.
No, I'm talking when we went home that morning.
Oh.
When we left Natchez, it was 2 lane almost the whole way.
Really?
Yeah.
We go to
And I put the quickest way in.
Yeah, because the ways I'm seeing here, it's either 61 or 89, and they're both 4 lanes. Not crazy.
Remember, yeah, the morning when we went to Waffle House up there in Jackson. I was on a 2 lane forever.
I mean,
Okay.
it doesn't matter.
Yeah, well, I don't understand what you're getting at. Is it shorter to go to Vicksburg?
Probably. Here, I mean, if down you can see my map. The light blue would be going through Natchez up to what you call it. And the dark blue would be going up to Vicksburg. I mean, if you want to keep just following this storm, we can go straight east. I mean, it probably doesn't matter. It literally says it's only a 2-minute difference to get to what you call it.
So you're trying to get to Jackson. Is that where?
Yeah, they're gonna.
All the things that I'm worth facing.
Well, yeah, I mean, we're so far behind them. Like I said,
We can still watch the lightning.
we're not. Yeah, we're gonna be behind them the whole way now.
Yeah.
We're not.
No, we're not getting in front of them. Maybe we can at least close the gap a little bit.
Yeah.
It don't matter. I just don't want to. We just started the video and these full tank, you know.
That's what I think too.
All right, let's go. I got it.
At least close the gap a little bit. We get to 55 and they're like, oh yeah, we definitely ain't catching them then.
You can still watch this lightning
Yeah.
behind.
Okay. No, I was thinking it might be a lot quicker going up this side of the river, but now that I looked, it's only saying it's a few minutes difference. So, Jackson. So.
Yeah, I think that was a pretty
Still
windy
taking it.
road.
No, remember it was only 2 lanes.
Yeah.
I think anywhere you go from that, then it's basically 2 lanes.
No, 98 is not. Look,
You sure?
I'm 100%.
What the heck way did I go that morning?
I don't know. But 98 is a 4 lane. Because I remember everybody was on it when we were down here last time. Remember, that's where we stopped to get the food, and it was already a 2 lane.
Right.
Maybe, you know what? I wonder.
Oh yeah, because 98 goes southeast. It goes south.
Or not 98. 80. Well, 98 goes, and then it cuts off, and then 84 goes over to Brookhaven. You went up through Vaughn and Union Church. I remember that.
Yes, because that is the quickest way from Natchez to go north.
Yes, you went up 61 and then cut off in Fayette.
Yeah.
And then went down 28. That's
is.
why it was a 2-lane road.
Yeah, because that's the quickest way to get across.
Yeah.
If you're going north.
Right.
That's still the way it wants to take me, too, if I'm going
Well, I
to
know
Jackson.
through there we will lose service. The 2-lane lead or the 4-lane lead will have a little bit of service.
Yeah, if we're going over to where we talked about, then it is going to take me 98.
98 over to 81 or whatever, 84.
Just gotta watch for ponding because that's where all the heavy rain is right now.
Yeah, right.
Going up 98.
Yeah, sorry, I was looking at something. I know they were just kind of chatting amongst themselves. Head to Michigan, head to MI. We have really good Italian food and bad weather. Yeah, unfortunately, that's a little far from Louisiana. Well, Mississippi here shortly. And we got to get back to Pennsylvania. Mom and Papa B got to get back to work on Friday, so tomorrow's going to be a long day of driving.
You guys see something you want to grab food real quick, let me know.
Mama B, you pick. I'll
At
find
the
something
light,
there.
turn right onto US 425 South, US 84 East.
I don't know
there's
what's in this
something
town.
I just was like making sure to say, like, if you see something, let me know.
You want to look at it, Mom? Like I said, I will get whatever you want to. Whatever you get, I'll find something there.
Sonic is closed.
Right there. Sonic was right back there. Right.
It looked open, but like all the signs weren't there.
Kids are coming up to my state, said Aaron.
I know, you sound mischievous. I don't know if I want to be coming to see you. You might throw a snowball at me. Hey, Aaron, I stocked, since there's going to be no more snowballs, I stocked up on tumbleweeds. There's some tumbleweeds around now. How about them pirates?
Y'all, the food's, oh my, out the other end of town.
Of course it is.
Yep.
I don't even know what town we are in.
Faraday.
What is it?
Faraday.
Faraday, Louisiana, getting ready to come across into Natchez, Mississippi. There's food in Natchez, I do know that.
Yeah, there's food this side too. Remember that whole stretch of, we stopped and got gas
Oh, that's
before
right.
we crossed the bridge. There was that whole stretch of
In
stuff.
Minorca, yeah.
Yeah, we stayed in Natchez next to that casino, didn't we?
Yes.
There's another Sonic up here on the left. Subway, Popeyes, McDonald's.
Dairy Queen.
So we're on this stretch of road back in December. Yep.
And over on the other side, there's Taco Bell. There's other things.
Not your favorite.
Wait.
huh?
There's a Wendy's up there, but I don't know which way we go.
Can you tell me if there's something that's appealing to you? I'll put it into my search. It'll put me what's probably the closest along the way.
I'll do Wendy's.
Want to do Wendy's?
Oh my lord, really?
Is that okay, Josh?
Yes.
What?
We just got a freaking copyright strike on one of our videos because it heard thunder,
Oh, jeez.
and our video cannot be monetized. Wonder which one it was.
Wait, what? Heard thunder?
Probably from my ringtone.
Yep.
Well, we can go and mute that part out.
Yeah, it already says our video cannot be monetized. It's not a copyright strike, but it says your video cannot be.
Right, you have to go in.
Yeah,
and
you have
edit
to
it
go
out.
in and it gives
Okay.
you that option to mute
Okay.
that
I'll leave
section.
it be then, because that's 20,000 viewers on that video.
Is that the one today?
Yeah.
No, you said already copyright.
It was, and hey, you can screw right off because it wasn't 30 seconds, or 20 seconds, or whatever it was. I guarantee
No,
that,
it was
so
not.
They can.
It wasn't, or it wasn't when we were out of the vehicle or something, was it?
No. I took my phone with. I've been taking my phone with me only because if I fall again.
Hi, K. Sarah.
Welcome back. Remind me to do that right away.
Yeah.
If I don't, I might actually be able to do it on the phone. We can give you the option, Josh. Like,
I didn't look when you told me you take care of it. I'm gonna leave. I left it be, so I got rid of it.
Yeah, it says edit out the
Hey,
segment.
sir, I'll stress that you guys need
You
some rest.
want me to do it, or you want to do it?
Huh?
I'll do it.
I don't want to hurt.
Yeah, anything to steal money from creators, right? Video, the sound was for 5
Right.
seconds. Too bad. Copyright. It's ours. You do videos.
Imagine Dragon doesn't have enough money to take it that.
Would you rather
Thanks,
erase
sir.
song or trim out the segment?
Erase song.
Good night, Dog B.
A ringtone.
Thank you, Mackenzie, for subscribing. Welcome to the Tracker Quacker family. We appreciate it. Storm is here, Kingston. Okay.
Video editing in progress.
Aaron says sometimes people put false strikes on non-copyright tunes.
Oh, we know.
Oh yeah, we know all about
That's
it.
what happened with us on the songs that we actually paid for the license for them to use the song.
In our
And then they,
videos.
they claimed it was their song, and we're like, no, it's the same company that does it everywhere.
Yeah.
And then we had to wait 30
Wow,
days
that's
before we could get our money, because if you go to YouTube and say, here's a copy of my license for that song, then the people will actually dump the copyright. But until then, because there's a lot of people that will just say, you know what, it's not worth it, and they collect the monetization off of it.
Yep.
When we disputed it, we're like, no, we purchased a license to use that song.
Yeah, if you don't dispute it, it's like I think it's a computer program. A company set up a computer program and it just goes around and copyrights everything. If you don't dispute it, then they start collecting your monetization of that video.
Yep.
But if you do dispute
they
it,
usually won't fight. They won't do anything back.
but you have to wait 30 days for them to respond, and then when they don't respond, then they drop the copyright.
I had a video one time I put on or did something with, and they copyrighted me, and I said, oh no. I said, this isn't yours. And they actually did fight a battle. They got on and said, nope, we own that video. And guess what? They won. Because they fought my dispute. What the hell?
We had another storm chaser when we first started streaming. Well, it wasn't them, but they have software that can go through and find if anybody is using their content. And it literally was a segment of our windshield wipers going. And their software AI picked it up as us stealing their content.
Yeah.
It was literally the windshield wiper. And it was our windshield wiper, but because it looked like they had a windshield wiper in there, I'm like,
Yeah,
boy,
compared
your
to
AI
TC.
software sucks. Yeah, if you could see the background scene, it was nothing alike. But just the windshield wiper where the camera was positioned, and the same where their camera was positioned.
That was our very first out west storm chase.
Yes.
Was the video that got, of all videos too.
I heard the raceway. I think you stopped it to get fuel.
Yep. It is.
What did Mama pick for food?
Wendy's.
Wendy's. I'm fine with that. That's good to me. I won't ever argue with a baconator.
Chick said, "Yins are in Texas and Louisiana, and I seen Tornado Pagey was driving through Charleroi and Belle Vernon. What in tarnation?"
Yeah, because usually they're out, out
John
this way chasing.
McKinney was in Pennsylvania, 20 minutes from our house,
Yep.
and we're down here.
Yep, we're down here.
When we came to Texas last week, the storms up at home weren't even in the books.
They started talking about Saturday a little bit,
Yeah, they did.
but like today was nowhere even mentioned. That was a week ago.
We'll tell you what it is. Storms are afraid of the PA storm trackers.
Yep.
So whatever town we go to, they're like, nope, not going there.
Tedious Wendy's again. Yeah, right?
Yeah, they're like, hey, the breakers aren't home. We're going to head up to freaking Pennsylvania.
As soon as we get home, now we can sit home the rest of the year and nothing's going to happen. It's going to snow.
It'll snow in July.
We tricked them though. Mars was home.
Grand B's there.
That's right. 2/5 of the team. And the dogs. I'm sure they barked at it.
We heard Finn barking, so.
Right?
Aaron loves weather radios. I wonder why, Aaron. I wonder why you love weather radios. That's one I won at the event down in Virginia. I won one for a door prize and gave it to him.
Isn't that how you got yours? Ann won it?
Yeah, Ann. David's my man. She won and gave it to me because she's like, we have like 5 of them.
Paying it forward.
Yep.
Did you change your name from Chasers to Trackers? No, ours is always PA Storm Trackers.
Yep.
But was Mars awake?
Yes, she was awake. We called her.
I don't think she could sleep with the dog. I heard the dogs barking in the background of Graham when she came over.
Although she did want to boot Graham out the door as quick as possible so she could go back to bed.
Yeah.
There's a tornado. Well, I don't know. Did they drop that tour warning?
I'm looking.
There was a tour warning just east of us. But
There's one in New Roads heading towards Baton Rouge right now. I know, wait, that was 20 minutes ago. Hold on, wait a minute.
the tour warning that was closest to us.
There's one in Macomb still going through.
Okay, that one is technically not that far from us, but there's a bridge out. So it literally would take us, what?
2 hours.
2 hours
now
to
we're
get
probably
to it.
down to about an hour and a half. But
It's already through Macomb, though. However, they are getting reports of trees down, so just be careful.
you know how much time we have to putter going through here,
True.
too.
And unfortunately, we're going to stop for food because we haven't eaten since 7 o'clock this morning. There's no way of catching it.
Somebody got a hot dog at Love's.
There might be another
Not
tour that
many.
pops up in
that doesn't
this.
help, though.
Another another tour could form in this line that's a little closer to us, but as of right now,
We're doing what we can.
I think, though, it is that line that's doing it now, though, because the tornado watch behind it is all being dropped. So once that line goes through, it's over then. Ooh, Whiskey Omega has an M&M's milkshake. Ooh, I might sneak over there and take some of that. Pour it in my own cup and then sneak away. Go pull an errand. Sneak in, grab it, run off. See? Dylan even says y'all need me. Hey, Wendy's won't take 45 minutes. Hopefully.
So we say.
So we say. I bet they don't. Because it's still early enough that places are still open. It's not the only game in town.
Right. All right. Goodbye, Louisiana.
bye, Louisiana.
Pretty sure we're not coming back this trip.
Not this trip.
I hope not the rest of the year. See you next spring.
Right.
Yellow Fire's now 55% complete.
We're hoping to get you right back behind this line too, and you guys can watch the lightning.
I didn't see any severe weather over there tomorrow there, Justin.
I think tomorrow the only place it's supposed to be is like Georgia and Florida.
Graham said she was gone 5 minutes after Josh told her the 5-minute mark. So when you told Graham, just wait 5 more minutes, she waited 5 more minutes and she left.
Huh.
And she said,
Funny how you left that fast, but when we told you to get to our house by 20 minutes later you were still sitting in your house.
No, she was at Dollar General.
Hey,
Hello,
welcome to
Mississippi.
Mississippi. Lots of S's in that.
And she said, I hope she had a good chat, because I did.
That's good. Hey, we stayed in the town. Stayed right up there on that left side over there.
Yipper.
I can't remember. That hotel wasn't too bad.
Mm-hmm.
It was pricey, I think, though.
I think we found a new hotel brand.
At least
last-
around west.
Yeah, the last 2 nights we stayed at Best Western Plus, they were really nice. Very clean.
Yeah, the beds were very
and
comfortable.
Very, very affordable.
They're full. Obviously, you know why. People like them, and they were...
There are police reported ahead.
Of course there are.
That's probably him sitting right there. Maybe. I don't know.
I mean, the hotel
there he is.
for us last night for 3 people,
Yep.
2 queen beds, was only $68. And that included a hot breakfast.
Yep. Yep. And the one the day before, the breakfast was awesome.
Oh my God, they had country gravy and biscuits, bacon, eggs.
Sausage, waffles, Texas-shaped waffles.
I heard the affordable part. Yeah, right? Yeah, if you're ever out west storm chasing,
Yeah, they're
Best
almost
Western
everywhere.
Plus.
they're almost in every little
I'll give them a
town.
shout out. That was really,
But always book them semi-early, because I think, that 2 nights ago, she said she was sold out.
Yeah, we were
the one
in-
last night was pretty full too.
Yep. Yep, it
Yep.
was only $68.
The night before was a little more pricey, like 120,
it was $113.
but no, it was at 113. Which still compared
But
to what,
it was the only hotel in town.
yeah, and it was full. They could have charged us whatever they wanted, basically.
Yeah. Yeah, there was only like a handful of rooms left last night. Look, I think it was like a king room. And,
Bojangles gravy biscuits.
oh,
Mmm.
that sounds good. You never want to stop there.
Rainy night.
There were Wendy's up here? I don't remember there was.
It says 8/10 of a mile, they got left. My issue, I can hardly see that freaking lanes. Oh, big noodles. Part of the reason I don't want to jump over either.
I guess they do have a marker.
Who did nice things where? We are right behind the big storms, but we did have them earlier on our last stream.
Yeah.
We had to restart our stream because we were at the 12-hour mark. But we were in a tornado warning that actually literally formed right on top of us. So we had to stop driving. So we,
For safety reasons.
yeah, because we lost our radar, we lost chat, we lost everything.
Yeah.
No
We were-
service whatsoever.
We were waiting to be the next one everybody was talking about. Hey, storm trackers, dots aren't moving and the tornado just went right over them.
Go past this light, use the left 2 lanes to take your next slight left onto John R. Junkin Drive.
Granby, big country gravy and biscuits. Says the one who eats
Take a slight
avocado.
left onto
Right?
John R. Junkin Drive.
Yeah.
Then you'll use any lane to turn left
Oh,
onto
you haven't had
SGT
my
Prentice
country
Drive.
gravy and biscuits.
Yeah, old lady. I call Granby old lady because Granby is the old lady. I'm sure she's saying, bite me.
One of our local restaurants makes a biscuit debris.
Ooh.
I think I need to be in that lane.
Biscuits with butter. Mmm. I like biscuits with jelly too.
Mm-hmm. I don't know.
Hi,
throw-
Midnight Blue.
Throw some gravy and biscuit and gravy, country gravy on there. Sausage and gravy.
I love that song too. To the midnight
I
blue.
join an after party. No. Nope, we're just gonna grab something to eat and we're gonna keep
At the
trying to
light,
get
turn
what
left
we can.
onto SGT
Storms.
Prentice Drive.
Chicken and waffles, corn soup. Miss that Dutch food. You know what the best Pennsylvania Dutch food is? Ham loaf. Place that sells chicken tenders. We have quite a few in Pennsylvania, so.
But not like places that are dedicated to like. I mean, we're starting to get Canes now.
Nothing around our house, but there's Chester's out there. That's a chicken place.
Yeah, and I think that Golden Chick that we were seeing in Texas.
Did I join an after
too.
party? We're following right behind the line, so you'll get to see some lightning, but there's no way for us to catch that tour warning right now. The bridge is out.
60 miles an hour, and you can only go 55 on these roads, so.
Yeah, I think.
And we're already like 60 miles behind them. Yeah.
I saw someone say something about Waffle House.
Waffle House. Cheap breakfast there.
Aaron disagrees about ham loaf.
Like you, Aaron.
Well, you will also eat that garbage avocado stuff too. You and Graham B can eat together.
Yeah.
Funny,
You're going to drive all the way back to PA on live. And we're going to be staying somewhere tonight. There ain't no way we're driving all the way home.
Yeah.
Tonight.
We might do it driving tomorrow, though.
It makes time go by fast.
We won't even have enough time, stream time, to do it. How sad is that?
Someone said about Scrapple too.
That's a PA thing.
I thought you might say Scrapple.
I like Scrapple.
I don't like the texture of it. Yeah, we were all talking about that earlier. Mansfield, Ohio getting a Buc-ee's.
Yeah, it's going to be the closest one then. I hope that means they're getting closer to PA. I'm fine with that.
Avocado toast, you can have it all day long.
Who would Granby say that?
No. Aaron did.
Aaron.
So now he gets hidden.
Now, here's a question for you. Mama don't like avocado toast. What about hummus toast?
Mm-mm.
In half a mile, turn
That
left
would be
into the parking lot.
disgusting.
Why? Don't you eat those Sabra hummus things? What's the difference between toast and crackers?
I only eat homemade hummus. I don't eat those Sabra
Whiskey
things.
Omega got him banned. Yep. Aaron's banned.
You know who made really good homemade hummus? Patsy.
Yeah.
Unfortunately.
Dawn? Who's Dawn?
So we're doing Wendy's real quick drive-through?
Yes, really quick. We haven't eaten
There's
since
another chicken place
7
right
o'clock
there.
this morning.
Zaxby's.
Yeah.
They're starting to pop up everywhere.
Turn left into the parking lot. Then your destination will be on the left.
There you go. If you're on the right one.
Everybody in the world's trying to make lefts here.
I like that. Cinnamon sugar butter toast. I do like that.
That sounds good. Oh, ding dongs. My grandma said Dawn. I'm like, what? Ding dong.
Okay, who wants what?
Destination is on the left.
I will take a Dave's double with no cheese and no lettuce, please.
Is that it?
Yes. Because I have Pepsi.
What all do you want, Josh?
And I don't like the fries.
Can I do a Baconator combo, large size with Coke? Cherry Coke. That looks good there.
Breakfast, though.
That looks good.
A cherry Coke, you said?
Yes. If they do it, it's not a regular Coke.
That's the same in Texas, Bobby. The speed limit's 80. On the back roads, it's 75. It's crazy. How may I help you?
Yes. Could I get, what do you want to get, Mama? Can I get just a Dave's double
No cheese.
with no cheese
No lettuce.
and no lettuce? Can I also get a Baconator combo, large sized, with, do you have cherry Coke?
Yes.
Can I do a cherry Coke with that? And can I also do just a cheesy bacon cheeseburger, please? And that's all.
Single, double, or triple?
Single.
Gonna be $29.59.
All right, thank you very much.
You're welcome.
They have an Asiaga Ranch Chicken Club, Richard. I don't know if that's the same thing. Zaxby's is better than Cane's.
I heard Zaxby's is good. I haven't had it yet, but I'm gonna get there. But we had Bojangles before. It was pretty good. That was me and Davey, I believe.
Baconator, yum, said Richard.
No,
In
I
300
kind of like the
feet, turn left
Baconator.
onto SGT Prentice Drive.
As soon as we get the food, guys, we're going to be moving back towards the stores.
Hey, it's already moving faster than Whataburger.
Right.
The only Roy Rogers I know of is in Maryland. What's the name of the town of Maryland where Roy Rogers is?
Cumberland.
Cumberland. They used to have them in the turnpikes
Thank you very much. Have a good night.
service plazas, but we've gone to quite a few, and they're like, we don't do roast beef anymore. We just do I mean, they still have them at some of them, but they're just the hamburgers and chicken now. They don't do the roast beef.
And she's going up to tell people up there, check out this next car in line. There's all kind of crap all over it. She was looking at our mount on the sign, and she's looking at all this. I saw Diggins heading out for the night. Good night, Diggin.
Good night, Diggins.
Thank you for stopping in.
You guys have been awesome today.
We'll catch you on the next one. Sure you guys have that notification bell rung, so you get notified when we are live. I go live in another 1 month. I'll be out chasing again.
I'm sure there'll be some local storms before then.
Probably, but I'll definitely be back out. I won't be out probably anymore after I gotta really push it.
Hello, how are you?
Thank you.
Thank you.
Uh-huh.
Checking out our stuff. Checking out all of our stuff going on here.
Yeah. It's gonna be a bad storm.
It's done for you guys, yeah. We're behind it now.
I guess so.
Now comes the cooler air.
Yeah.
Buffalo pickled Amish quail eggs. What?
That had to be.
No, it was
No.
Mad Pongs. Josh doesn't eat like things like that. Won't
Thank
even
you very
try them.
much. Have a good one.
Let me get my. Did you get your drink?
He
Yes,
did get
yes.
a drink, yeah.
I freaking hit the gas pedal like I was driving.
We're tired.
Yeah.
You tell. It's been a long
I'm
week.
hungry.
I'm getting there.
No
I'm
hurry.
trying to
No
find
hurry,
which
no
ones.
hurry. I'm just like,
That's Dad's.
I'm like ready to just
Turn
hit it.
left onto SGT Prentice Drive.
I'm literally, whenever we stop, I'm literally going and I'm playing on the bed and I'm probably going to pass out. Like last
That's when we get out from I got.
Here's this for now.
In half a mile,
I'm gonna look and see which burger's which.
Highway.
Oh, you organize the burgers. 3 burgers.
Pretty sure this is yours, but it's burning my hand.
Should have been able to pick his out just by how heavy it is.
I got a double though, remember?
I'm not
Oh,
sure
yeah.
how we-
Yeah, here's your straw.
Thank you. Try a Kool-Aid pickle.
Is that the same guy?
I think it may be. That's messed up.
I mean, it's not that far to here, you know what I mean?
He did go the same way we did. Talking about food.
Keep right to
Always
continue
getting
on Blues Highway.
You know what I love is pickled garlic. Me and
Love
Papa both love that. I'm sure people don't love me when I'm talking to them after eating it, but it's so good.
Continue
Right,
on
Papa?
Blues Highway for 3 miles.
Thank you, R6G, for subscribing.
Thank you. Welcome in.
Welcome. These burgers came right off the grill, right in our mouth.
See, Aaron like makes fun of us for the stuff we eat, but he wants to throw pickles in the garbage.
I know a lot of people that hate pickles. Look at John. You know, he's not a pickle guy either.
of like,
I thought it said sausage links wrapped in pancakes.
oh, maybe.
That is the same thing, yeah.
Okay.
Piggies wrapped in blankets are called sausage rolls in the U.S.
Okay. Gotcha.
That was whiskey that said about,
I thought Cammy said something too.
More fire updates.
yeah, sausage wrapped in bacon we call piggies wrapped in blankets.
Okay. Pickled corn is good. That's what Mike said. Pickled corn.
But I hate avocado though. But
I was so good to eat.
pickled okra. Papa would like that.
So, as of 8 p.m.,
Yeah,
the
probably.
fire behavior is decreased. Crews whack approximately 600 yards of fire line to connect fire engines are on patrol status. 2 successful firing operations were performed on the west side of the fire.
Sweet.
They definitely are not screwing around with that fire.
Nope.
It is up to 14,000 acres.
Wow.
Big fire. Big fire.
So our 6 said, hi all, hope you've had an exciting chase.
Today was interesting.
Yeah, today was interesting. When you
Say
lose
the
all of
least.
your radar and any way to communicate with anybody while you're in front of a tornado. Not cool.
In 100-foot trees.
So we just stopped right where we were.
If I had said something to Papa, he would have stopped in the middle of the road.
I was in a safety situation. I didn't care. I'm glad I found that road with the hill.
But we are going to get you right behind the storm so you can watch the lightning. Unfortunately, the tour warning is 2 hours away because of a bridge that is out. Otherwise, we would have been able to get there quicker.
We've also been like hitting every delay known to man coming this way. All the
Hi,
rain
Julie.
in Alexandria, and then the truck leaving Alexandria the whole way up to Jonesville. That was only going like 40, and you couldn't see far enough to pass him. That makes it seem pretty good and not a lot. But it was good. On rainy nights like this, though, I'm just happy to get out of city. The glare is so horrible. And nobody paints their lines with it anymore. So if you're not familiar with the road, it's like, guess where the road is?
There's J-Dub asking if we're there yet.
Right?
Put you on the roof, J-Dub.
There's more tour warnings out in front of Tylertown,
Oh, that poor town.
Yeah, right? Again.
Kentwood,
Oh,
and Montpelier.
We're so behind everything.
the Montpelier one is considerable. I mean, there's a large tornado on the ground. Just south of Kentwood, northeast of Greensburg. Oh, we were in Greensburg. That was the
were,
first
yeah.
time that was the first time we came to the 3 of us were down here chasing. Back in December, remember we got off the highway the first time we came through?
Oh, yeah,
It was
yeah,
in
yeah.
Greensburg.
No, that's not that far.
If you want to give them towns affected.
Yeah, town's affected on that one. It is a radar confirmed tornado right now. With the CC drop. It's a little bit bigger.
In half a mile, turn right on
Kansas, Apoa.
US 98 East.
I apologize for butchering that name. Roseland are the 2 towns that are in the warning right now. It is for East Central St. Helena and Northwest Kansas Apoa parishes in Louisiana. It was located just north of Greensburg and moving southeast to 40. It'll be in Roseland at 8:30 p.m. Central Time.
and Amite City, 835. It'll be crossing Interstate 55 in Louisiana between mile marker 50 and 60. There's also another tornado warning just south of there going through Montpelier. Moving east of 45, and it'll be affecting Montpelier, Amite, Roseland, Independence, Pickpaw. So be sure to watch those. Also, another tornado warning further to the north that is moving to the east of 40. That one will be affecting the Tylertown area. It doesn't look as anything as crazy. Tylertown and Salem. And then there's another one northeast of that.
All along that line.
Yep. Near Robinwood, that'll be hitting Silver Creek, Progress, and Farm, Prentice, and Carson, and Bassfield. That one is actually heading towards Hattiesburg. Careful, man, going through all these areas. There's all kind of damage reports coming in. From not even just tornado, but high winds. There's high winds in it now. So, wait, what? No way. At least 60. I don't know how true that is there, but some of it's saying 80 and 90. Yeah. It's still saying up to 70, so still it's going to be downstream and damage. If you're, yeah, that's if you continue on east. I don't know what it is. Man, I'm playing that one now.
I love Grandma Utz's kettle cooked chips. Not that I'm trying to change the subject, but
so much radar contamination just for that Greenwood storm. I'm trying to see it. It's cool. It is 100% a wolf on it.
it's garbage, John. Thank you.
So we're going to try to get back up with those folks, guys. Not we can find some damage, maybe. Or might have to go do some search and rescue. Probably really crappy. Can't hear us at all? Make sure you refresh your screen. Is everybody else hearing us okay? Yeah.
Or is it because of the rain? Is anybody else having issues with sound?
It's not that loud right now, not like it was earlier. And they were hearing us good then.
Welcome in, everyone. Thank you for joining us tonight.
Across the interstate, 555. Yep.
their radar's down.
Right.
Tornado warnings everywhere. All along that line. QLCS, so they're quick spin ups. Some don't let that fool you. They can be pretty strong.
That one's gonna go down to Sandy Poa. It's pretty strong right now, so it might be causing some damage. And it's been on the ground like it hasn't been like a quick spin up on. No, in fact, the radar indicated not no longer a third radar indicated. There's some very strong winds though.
Thank you for the sub, Brittany.
Which is kind of the way we're heading. Just be careful on
What's that?
the way we're heading here. On this road, we're getting reports of damage in the area.
Alright.
Strong wind.
I got a tractor and a trailer in front of me that'll find first.
Do that.
Thank you, Brittany, for the sub. Welcome in.
Welcome. The one by Montpelier is starting to really round up though. I mean, just looking at the velocity, there's spin ups everywhere. There's one going north of Tylertown right now, probably on the ground. There's another one right there going to go north of Columbia. There's another one maybe head towards Bassfield. Like there's little spin ups all along the front of that line, like all of them.
This is a nice road. The drainage on it seems a little better.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a dangerous one.
Hi, Crystal. Hello from Mississippi.
Hello.
The PA storm trackers are in Mississippi. Hi, Melinda. Welcome in. Thank you for the sub.
Yeah, if anybody's watching from Mississippi, definitely want to make sure you're weather aware tonight. Especially if you are
In
south
Alabama.
of Jackson. The south of I-20 in southeastern Mississippi, heading into southwestern Alabama, southeastern Louisiana. Make sure you are weather aware tonight. Don't sleep naked. Bad idea.
Did you like I said that yesterday? That torborn that was observed is now back to radar indicated. We are pretty far from it. Is that the one that we had to cross that bridge that's out? Yeah, there's a bridge out between us and it, so unfortunately it would take us a long time to get around, but
Even the one that's just with PDF warned is even further south than that.
yeah.
The one on south of 93 or whatever. Yeah, or 90 with 98 cut south.
Go out. This thing's going to like 87 miles.
No. So this is also Rock 84 as well. And 84 continues straight ahead. 98 turns south and it's expected to be close to July. That one might be back on the ground again. That is back down again. One north of Roseland, Louisiana is back down.
Tell me if I need to change the trajectory of it.
No, that one's too far south from where we are.
I got good with that on anything like that. Right now it's still
Well, the other ones are all
straight
going
to
back.
Hattiesburg is what I got in. So.
It may glitch in and out.
Yeah, they're almost to Hattiesburg.
We're in a rural area here.
They're almost to Hattiesburg? Yep. They're halfway between 55 and Hattiesburg already.
Yeah, it's telling you they're moving like at 48 knots.
45.
lifesavers guys too, so please
Don't
be
wait.
alert.
Welcome to 60 hours.
Yes.
Yeah, be alert. You get a warning, immediately take shelter. Don't be like, oh, I'll wait till I hear it.
Because
it'll be
Like
on
Grand
fast.
B.
Yeah, they spin up fast. They'll warn them as quick as they can, but you may not even have warning.
Yep.
So if you pay attention to radar and things like that, it might not be a bad idea to keep an eye on things.
Where did I end up? There it is. My Ziploc bag. I'll take it up to the room tonight so I can put ice in it. My Ziploc of ice for my
Oh, yeah. But yeah, there's a tornado watch that does extend into the west side of Alabama as well. So the threat won't end in Mississippi. It'll continue in Alabama and that
Hi, Amberly.
western parts of Florida Panhandle and down around the New Orleans area. So
We're trying, guys, as best we can with road conditions and the heavy rain. You got to be careful of ponding.
and now we're
And
getting
now
to the
debris.
area. I was gonna say where the storm hit went through here earlier, and they're now reporting damage, trees down. So we got to be careful. I'm sure by they're that far along, they got this stuff cleaned up, but still got to be careful. There's another Melinda.
Hello, Melinda.
Too many Mels. Everyone calls me Mel too, and I have a brother named Chris. Lots of Chris's, a lot of Mels. We had a lot of Jerry's for a while. Only one Aaron. A lot of Justin. Jared.
You always make sure you have some stuff ready to go. Good shoes is the most ultimate thing. Something on your feet. Oh, there's some debris. In case you have to get to your safe place first. And if there is debris, you don't want to walk on broken glass or any type of boards with nails sticking out if you were to happen to get caught in a tornado. One damaged your, house around your safe spot. So, good shoes, making sure your phone is charged, have some water in your shelter. Make sure your shelter is clear and open to get to quickly. You don't want to stack. I know people have storm shelters out west and then they store stuff in it when it's not storm season. Make sure it's clear and open to get to.
Thanks for the sub, Susanna. Welcome in.
Oh, thank you, Susanna. Welcome in.
Kate Toronto, I saw your question. So it's just for the southeastern portions of Mississippi to over into southwestern Alabama, most of eastern, southeastern Louisiana, and the western panhandle of Florida. So basically all along the I-55, the I-55 corridor south of I-20 and along the I-10 corridor. So New Orleans, Mobile, Gulfport, not quite Hattiesburg. I think Jack's in it, but I think their weather's almost done tonight. So just make sure you have ways to get warnings down in the mid-south. East south.
Anytime you're under a tornado watch, that means there's a possibility of tornadoes throughout the day. That's a good time to prepare everything. Don't get caught last second and not have anything ready to go.
Yep.
Get your shelter ready. Make sure you have something to cover your heads. A helmet would be great, but if you don't have a helmet, good thick pillows. Some people use mattresses if they don't have a basement or a storm shelter. Some people go into their lowest, most interior room of their house. And if that is, and if that's a bathroom and you're in a bathtub, you could have a mattress close by. I mean, I know it's hard for some people, but if you live in these storm-prone areas, you should be prepared.
I always suggest if you're out, if you get tornado watch and you don't have a safe place to get to, leave your house for the day and go somewhere where there is a shelter. until the weather passes. Like Mama Beach
Especially
said,
on these really big days, you
right.
know.
And like
you're
Mama
getting-
Beach said too, make sure your phones are charged. You can watch the storm stations. They usually give you the most accurate information.
We just want everybody to be safe, come out of this. Just some, you know, information you can take, throw it in the garbage or keep it in your head and whatever you want to do with it. But that's kind of what we want to do, is keep everybody safe.
Melinda says her brother lives in Brookhaven, Mississippi. We're actually kind of heading that way, but it looks like the weather is past him now. It is east of Brookhaven, the worst of it. He's probably just going to deal with some steady rain and maybe some thunder and lightning.
Oh, look at on top of it, it's getting a little foggy.
A little froggy. I don't know. I like frogs. Ribbit.
And if you're Grand Beeve, and make sure you have a box of ding dongs with you. Hi, Darian. You all right? You all right?
Yeah. Yeah, this construction not great. Can't see the road great.
Hi, anybody that I missed coming into chat? Yeah, these roads are like, there's no markings. Is there like no markings? Am I missing? Oh, they're so
Real white.
faded. It's really like disorienting because it's so dark. And this road is so dark, and there's like no side markings on the road.
Nice slip.
Yeah, plus with any debris on the roads. Well, that's a good thing, Adam. May have to pull over at some point to get a room.
Oh yeah. Well, what time is it? 4:09.
Yeah. Yeah, that tornado warning, one was just north of Pittsburgh. The other one was south of Pittsburgh, went right over our house.
No, both of them were south Pittsburgh.
Oh, I thought the other one was north of Pittsburgh.
No, it went right like on
Right
the south
through,
side of
yeah,
Pittsburgh.
Oh.
It came out the Parkway West and went like through like down or the southern part of town.
Wasn't there one up like in Indiana County too? Or,
Yeah.
Or did it start east of town?
And then there was one in Boswell.
Yeah. Okay, so just looking here, there's a very large tornado warning for the northern stuff. It's all kind of, yeah, that's something way too far at this point. It's almost like it's in Hattiesburg. However, there is 3 confirmed tornado warnings now in Louisiana. There's the northern one, which was the one that was just producing the really big, or no, that's a new one.
That was one near Greensburg, right?
No, this one's near Kentwood now, heading for Franklinton. There's a second one that was in Roseland that was on the ground. That's back the radar indicated. Heading for Folsom. And then there's a southern one that is observed heading into Pickpaw and Nottlebaney and Hammond. So still some tornadoes, guys, still trying to be on the ground. So just be careful down there, especially on the northern side of New Orleans tonight. And especially if you travel I-10. Definitely want to make sure you're being safe.
Yeah, just when like bright white lights like that, I can't see the road at all.
Yeah, I know they form. Hello, Johnny. Long time viewer of 9 years. Now we weren't around for 9 years. We appreciate it.
You thought about us 9 years.
Now we've been around since 2021-ish. At least on Facebook. 2023 on YouTube. So Yins are from Western Canada. Hillbilly jokes allowed. Sure, I went. We're hillbillies. We'll tell you that. We're from Pennsylvania. As long as they're like not super dirty jokes, you can make fun of them. I don't know what mom would be. I don't care. Like I said earlier, John was only 20 minutes from our house, so he was close. Like if I was home and saw him nearby, I'd probably went out and jumped in my car and went and said idle. You good, Mom?
What?
You got real quiet all the time.
I'm just
Tired?
yes.
Okay. Go ahead and do what you need to. I'll watch it.
You got a nice little nap today.
Yeah, that's all good. Okay, you lived in Harrisburg and dated a girl from Katanning. Awesome. Katanning's what? An hour north of us? Hour and a half. An hour and a half? But Katanning's an hour and a half north of where we live, and Harrisburg's like 3.5 hours. I come out to Harrisburg often. They have a fire expo every year out there in May at the Pennsylvania Farm Show Complex. And I like to come out for spend the weekend out there. It has
Thank you, Richard.
Thank you so much. Aw.
That's very kind words.
Yes, thank you, Richard. That means a lot. You mean a lot to us.
I guess it's a good amount of the
You're on it.
Well, I know kids, but can you see better than I can, dog? Like, can you tell where the edge is? Only thing I can tell the edge is the red dirt.
I can see the white edge is probably only about 6 inches from the dirt. There is a white line.
Yeah, but he can't see it.
No.
Yeah, I think as long as you stay between I can see the grass on the
there's
left
nobody around
and
us.
the red dirt on the right. As long as you stay in the middle.
When those white lights hit you, though, man, glare, it's like,
oh, I know.
Okay. Everybody's guess is as good as mine.
They probably are waiting to paint their lines in the spring.
I know, for as much rain as they get down here and stuff. It'd be nice to,
A little bit more reflectors.
Yeah.
There's some reflectors now.
So I'm sure they're going to add the reflectors.
With hope.
Yeah, the reflectors are great.
Aaron's just over on the west side of Pittsburgh.
Now they're saying there's I saw it somewhere. Someone got a 9-inch.
What?
Yeah.
I don't believe that.
I think it was on Fox News.
There was an 8-inch I saw, and they're like, everyone's freaking out, like, you know, hopefully they save that, and they want to come collect that. But they don't think they think they got a picture right through it back outside. Yeah, you get a freaking Hellstone that big, a freezer.
You better have a cooler to keep it in ice packs to conserve it, especially if it's a state record.
Yeah, they're going to want that.
They want to study that.
Yeah, I saw a lot.
All right, Charlotte, good night.
Night, Charlotte. Thanks for stopping in. See you on the next one. There's a touchdown yet? I honestly cannot confirm anything. There was a radar indicated, a radar confirmed tornado, but that's still unknown.
Earlier there was an observed tornado, but it was probably what 20 miles or 20 minutes ago.
Oh, yeah.
A one out of
Was
a
that
million.
radar confirmed?
Yeah, with radar
Must have had a
confirmed.
CC drop.
Yep. Granby's going to bed. All right, Granby, have a good night. We'll be home sometime tomorrow, late tomorrow night. I'll call you in the morning like I always do.
Oh, I remember those Lollapaloozas.
Well, I'm good. There's something how I feel when I'm drunk.
It's a concert.
Oh, okay. Well, still something how I feel when I'm drunk. Alright, the northern storm is still observed, heading into Franklinton. There's one south of Columbia and a warning north of Columbia, the Mansfield. And there's a really big one now going into Hattiesburg and Ellisville, Laurel. That probably covers both rotating. Oh, the whole storm is rotating. That's it. There's already been flooding reports in Hattiesburg.
Okay, Jake. Jack, thanks for watching us and
Yes,
good night.
Thank you. And what Graham say? Oh,
Read
read again. Uh-oh. Oh, you're going to bed, but you're enjoying the awesome chat. Oh, okay. See, Graham be giving me help in Pennsylvania. See, that's what I deal with. Hi, Skylark. Welcome in. Good to
Hi,
see you.
Skylark. Granby probably just forgot to go to bed.
She's used to being up all night anyway.
Sorry. I have it turned down like way low too.
It might have been because it's all point.
Heads up, you're ready to see where the power plant north of Columbia. Oh.
Tornado. Where's the tornado down at? 1.7 mile wedge? Not here. That's false information. These are QLCS tornadoes.
There's no wedge down. I'm watching radar. I don't see anywhere there's a wedge down. Now the power flashes could either be a tornado or strong winds. There is some very strong winds in these storms. At least there's no tornado warnings for Franklin anymore. He said north of Columbia. I'm not seeing any debris signatures on radar north of Columbia, but it's probably some strong winds. That's definitely possible. Yeah, there's no tornadoes currently on the ground. I am looking at radar about it as we speak.
Downtown Louisville,
Barely raining. It's coming your way. You should be under a tornado warning, so I would be keeping an eye on the weather.
Be cautious. These aren't like your big supercell
Yeah, they're not going to put down no big tornadoes, but definitely.
You can still get a quick spin up little EF3 or something, or EF2.
Yep.
I don't know about you. You still sometimes can see 3 damage, a little drill bit or something.
Yeah,
Really
absolutely.
scary.
But I think that's the strongest you can get. You wouldn't get no.
I think 4 to 5.
Most of the time, though, these QLCS, they're just little spin ups on, you know, knock off a couple windows, break the trees.
Yeah, there's no tornado near Rolling Fork.
Nope.
Do not
Storms are-
spread misinformation.
Yep, storms are way past Rolling Fork. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff going on in Louisiana. Nothing is on
I
the
don't think
ground,
anyone
guys.
was even ever up here before.
No, yeah, nothing was ever even near Rolling Fork at all.
Maybe
Man.
some rain. That was way on the north
Yep.
side of the triple point. So we basically been with the triple point all day.
Yep. Probably watching old videos from back when it did get hit, trying to scare people.
Yeah.
Fear mongering is not what we tolerate here. We give you the facts. I am watching every storm like a hawk right now. Well, Mr. Shedrick, make sure you get your correct information before posting it in here because there's nothing near Rolling Fork, Mississippi. I am a storm chaser.
He's
and
banned.
I'm looking at the thing.
Okay,
Huh?
he's banned.
Oh, okay.
I did that. No one else was doing it, so I did it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good enough. But yes, there's no active tornado warnings on the earth. There is active tornado warnings. There's nothing on the ground anywhere, guys. I'm telling you that right now. I'm looking at radar up and down the line. There's no tornadoes on the ground yet. But still be cautious. One could spin up really quickly. Anywhere pretty much down through Sandersville, Laurel, Ellisville, Hattiesburg, Purvis, Lumberton, Palmerville. Make sure you're on alert. And then down towards like Covington, Manville, even heading towards Slidell. Be on alert for that round storm. A bunch of tornado warnings down there. The problem is the Hammond storms are way too close to the radar. I can't tell anything. Everything's radar indicated rotation. So that just means that basically the radar is detecting a spin. They see it, they're going to throw out a tornado warning to make sure, hey, you're, getting to shelter in case one does happen. These ones can spin up very quickly.
We're gonna be staying up near Jackson somewhere. No?
Well, if we decide to call it off at 55, then maybe. Then I-55.
Okay,
We know. We're going to be clarifying Hattiesburg.
It don't matter to me. The storms aren't even quite through Hattiesburg yet, so we are slowly catching them. Which is crazy that everyone thought that. They should have to be very careful.
Unfortunately, Hattiesburg's still 2 hours away.
I'm fine with not
Well, we said 55, we were making a decision.
Yeah. That one's gonna go down there with Lake Thompson train. That one might do water pump. make their way kind of that way. They're still going to get lots of thunder and lightning and heavy rain tonight. Yep, we do have an observed tornado now, though.
Oh, thank you, Riku. Stay in Laurel. Love to have y'all.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. The Franklinton storm has been extended to include Bogalusa and Bernardo. They were just down here a month ago, or a couple months ago, and I can't even remember. Waiting for the new warning to come out here to see where it is. Okay, it's one north of I-10 right now, observed. A lot of these are going to be radar
Want me to turn
confirmed,
the
so...
babies down?
Huh?
The light on them.
Maybe turning the chat down doesn't bother.
I can turn that down. Oh, the light's already turned all the way down.
Okay.
Now I turned down this too.
Yeah, that one.
Oh, that wasn't bothering you?
Nah, 'cause it's, you know what, it's hidden behind it.
I can actually just turn this off. You don't put it on.
Mama G,
If you
how
aim
are
it
ya?
just a hair your way.
Hi, Lulu.
Yeah.
Good to see you, old man.
Is that better?
Yeah.
Hi, Lulu.
211.
Yes, I'm going to bed now. Good night, Graham.
Good night, Graham.
We got tired. Yeah,
I'm just going stir crazy is all.
right.
My knee is cramping so bad that it's like making me have anxiety or something. Hi, Spooky Cat.
On our street, and there's also hundreds of people.
Really?
Evan and Brian are both on.
This is insane, the amount of rain down here.
Yeah, they're gone.
tornado?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's working. It's not showing a viewer count.
That's weird. Hello, Susie Cat, welcome in.
Oh, CG. That's me up.
A lot of power outages being reported up in this area right now.
Really?
Yep.
Still see some here.
County, we are coming into Brookhaven at 3,000 people out. 20%. While around Monticello, 5,000 to 7,000 people are out. Oh, well. Oh, I know what Monticello is. That's the night that tornado went through there and we were like watching live. I got 15.
Now mine's showing. It wasn't showing before.
That's the light.
Yes. Yeah.
That's why. That's on that. Taking that instead. It's yeah. And Jackson and New Orleans offices nationally are busy tonight. A lot of work south. Yeah, no doubt. Today has been the day for crazy in chat. If y'all have a lot. Every chat gets some here and there.
Yeah, we've had more than normal today.
The average.
Yeah, because you didn't see a lot, Josh, that I just totally ignored, and
No.
the other mods did.
Oh. Okay. Good deal. Doesn't bother me. I just keep moving. Talk more awesome followers.
I try my hardest to ignore them. 'Cause that's what they want. They want the,
Attention.
yep.
I hear that. I don't know. Hate to say it, but I don't think we're catching this line.
Forewarning in Hattiesburg.
Yeah. We are basically from Sandersville down past Hattiesburg. It's all under tornado warning for the one that circulation line.
That's 2 hours.
Yeah, I guess then that's still moving east of 45 miles an hour.
Unfortunately,
Hour and a half to Hattiesburg now.
oh, it's moving at,
86 miles.
yeah. Oh, well.
What about
Raleigh,
Raleigh, Mississippi? I'm looking to see exactly where that is right now. I mean, I think we are slowly catching it, but it would be like into Alabama before we did. Raleigh, you are out of the tornado warning as of right now. The worst of it should be past you. You should be just getting some thunder, lightning, and some heavy rain. Maybe some gusty wind, but yeah, Raleigh, Mississippi, you should be starting to get past the worst. So.
Oh, thank you. Teal Amber loved the video with the ice jam.
Awesome. That was a big hit. People like that stuff. That's stuff you don't get to see very often.
Yeah, we get a lot more viewers on our snow chases.
Another otter videos like water spouts,
Yeah.
the ice jam.
And the fire.
And the fire.
Fires
Lots of
yesterday.
Like the fire, yeah. But see, we don't just chase tornadoes. We chase everything.
Christmas lights.
Yeah, I'm not sure. When we get to the interstate, we're going to decide. But I'm thinking more towards Jackson. It's heading in the right direction for home. It's the same amount of time if we go over to Hattiesburg as up to Jackson.
I'd love to be up in that Raleigh right now, though. Lots of lightning. Holy crap.
How far is that?
Pretty far. That's on the southeast side of Jack. I mean, hey, even going up the interstate, there's still all kind of lightning up by Jackson, so.
Hi, Marla. Yep, we chased fires yesterday. Or not yesterday, I'm
3
sorry.
days ago. 2 and 3 days ago.
Yeah. Big
Yeah,
wildfires
that's neat.
down in Texas.
The shadow in that light or whatever.
I don't know
I
where
see
you're
it.
talking about.
Straight over the highway there. I see above the trees. I see what you're talking about.
I think it's just a shadow.
It's just like a shadow beam.
No, that looks like a cell tower. I think. Maybe not. I don't know. I can't tell.
Like a tornado.
But yeah, Sunday we chased a fire up in just south
Channing.
of Channing, Texas, which I actually fired up again last night. And then Monday, another off day, we chased a fire near east of Pampa that was
Yeah, it's a shadow.
8,000 acres. So they were pretty big fires we were on.
That's crazy.
That shadow.
Yeah.
Looks
What is
like a
up with
nader,
that?
doesn't it?
Yeah. It kind of still does.
If somebody's like scanning through and looks at our screen, they're gonna be like, oh no.
Yeah, no,
It's gotta be a shadow though.
100% a shadow.
If it moves, it's not.
I'll cry. Like cry. No, it's not really moving. Mine.
We can spread false information.
No, not going to
No,
do that.
Not like that.
I think we're the interstate.
Little high base, too. Nope, still there. There's like a beam of light going up that's
Right.
causing it.
Yeah, I know this gas station. I know this gas station.
Oh,
That's where we got our cages,
food.
Dad.
Yeah.
During the downpour.
Yeah, remember Mama? When it was downpouring.
We had a really good cage with
got our
really good
lunch here and
ribs.
stuff.
Oh, is that where we're at?
Yeah.
Left.
Oh, yeah. Those ribs were so good.
I doubt they have them this place.
No. I saw the Nader light. It's a Nader light.
Well, here's
Although
our
there's some
cage.
really good scud up there.
There is.
It's booking. It's the Nader Batman light.
Summon Batman. Batman.
Take a slight left, then merge onto I-55 North.
Yeah, we chased paranormal too.
Well, and
I'm just gonna go up here and pull off for a second, but
leaf peeping too.
yeah,
Yep, leaf peeping, flooding.
it's the cross that's making
And we'll
that.
just do other
Oh,
Makes
wow.
sense now.
Yeah,
Makes
there it
sense why
is,
the way
guys.
shape
It's
it
a
was
big
and
cross,
everything.
which is one of our bingo spots.
It is.
A giant cross.
But no, we're not playing bingo right now.
No, we're not playing bingo. That's for our driving and vibing. We do that, guys, if you're new here.
Turn left
We,
onto Natchez Drive Northeast.
if it is a down day
Take
and
the
we're
first left
driving
onto
from,
Highway 51.
say like tomorrow we'll be driving home, we may do a driving and vibing just to chat with you guys all day. It makes our time go by faster, and you can get to know us. You can ask us questions when we're not chasing a storm, because when we're in the middle of a storm it gets hectic, chaotic. We have to look at radar maps and we can't always answer questions, so that's the time to get to know us too. Everybody here is family to us. We treat everyone like family.
Yep.
So
Hey, you guys
You gotta
are
check those
always
out.
Awesome. We love you guys.
Exit the parking
Appreciate
lot.
you all.
sometimes we play bingo. a virtual bingo where you can get your own personalized bingo card and watch for things in the stream.
Carl, only take a slight left. If you take a hard left, you'll end up in Narnia. True,
Yeah, right?
True that.
And we have a Narnia in our chat sometimes.
Yep.
I didn't see her tonight. Maybe she's here.
What do you think, Papas?
I'm not following them the whole way to Alabama.
No.
I'm thinking that. It's kind of pointless at this point.
It's all getting so messy. Like
Are you going to be a minute? Because if you are, I'm going to stretch my knee.
Yeah,
It's
because
raining.
I'll probably, if I'm going to, I'll probably get a room.
Okay.
I would.
I got to stretch my knee, guys. Sorry. But I have a really bad knee right now. And it's like really stiff.
Yeah, that line storm is getting ready to come into Hattiesburg right now. We'll never, 2 hours, we'll never catch it. It's probably, what, only an hour to Jackson? If that. The one issue guys are running into with chasing the rest of the storms is we're not going to be able to see anything. Number one, it's dark out. They're all going to be wrapped in rain, so it's just going to be downpour rain. Can't see it. And the other thing too is they're moving at 50 miles an hour to the east. We can't catch them. We'd have to do 50 miles an hour to Stevens just stay with them. And with us having a long drive tomorrow, we're kind of fried. So, thank you, Inconu. Thank you for stopping in today. We
Yeah.
appreciate it. Have a good night. Catch you on the next one. Oh, gotcha, Mama G. Gotcha. They're putting them up everywhere. I'm agreeing with you, Papa.
And give me 2 seconds too. I want to confer with Mama real quick, and I need to walk for a minute
Yeah.
again. I didn't walk enough the last time. we
True,
stopped.
Mama G. We know all about that. We know all about the tornado that possibly dropped. We almost had one today that almost dropped on top of us out in eastern Texas. We got into an area where we had no radar, we had no cell phone service, no video stream, and the tornado warning came out and it almost dropped on top of us. So, oh, there's a blizzard happening out west. Oh my! Ugh. I'm done chasing snow. I'm over the snow. Welcome in, Jax. Unfortunately, we're a little far behind the warnings. But definitely make sure you're staying safe. Get to a safe underground place. If we're not on it, at least I can watch radar for you. You just got to let me know where you are so I can watch for you. Because I am watching radar consistently right now with these warnings. There's still a northern warning, guys. It's just not quite to the interstate yet, but it's going to be hitting Sandersville, Laurel, Ellisville, Hattiesburg area really soon. Then Purvis is in line, Lumberton, Angie, Bernardo, Bogalusa, Poplarville, Lumberton, and then heading into Pearl River, Slidell, Lacombe, Manville, and then heading on to Lake Pontchartrain real soon. Looking for spooks. I-59, thank you. I was like, I couldn't remember exactly which interstate. Thank you. Thank you. I-59. Aaron, I am going to throw a tumbleweed at you. Because you said the bad S word. Well, Zoe, be very careful. Be very careful of that. If you start hitting rain, I would suggest just pulling off and waiting for it to pass by. Yeah, right, Mama G? It's funny about that. We were down here and we had John McKinney, who's in Nebraska, chasing. He was in Pennsylvania, only 20 minutes from our house. So, what's the plan?
Finding a hotel around Jackson.
Fair
But
enough.
I think we're going to go home the southern route instead of going up through.
You know what? Maybe it'll help determine where we find a hotel in Jackson.
Okay.
So if the best rate ends up on the east side of town, we'll go that way. If it's on the north side of town, we'll go that way.
But we've been in this car for 16 hours today.
We're going to be in that tomorrow. So.
That's how long we got tomorrow, too.
I mean, we've been doing okay with stops and stuff, so.
Let's see if I can get us a free night somewhere. Try.
Hello, Seether. Welcome in. Good to see you.
Hello, Seether. But tomorrow, no set alarms since Dad has to drive all that way.
That's fine.
That ain't happening
What? Set alarms.
either. No, free night, though. I'm trying to see which ones, who I got enough points for.
Yeah, I don't know which way we're going yet, Mama G. Depends on where we get a hotel tonight and where we decide to wake up and which way to go. We could either go up through Memphis and through Tennessee that way and up into Kentucky, or we can come out to the east. Right now we are in Mississippi. Getting ready to call the chase for the night. Like I said, the storms are just way too far east. We're not going to be able to catch them at all, and it's getting too dangerous at night, and with all the trees, just not going to be able to see anything. I've chased over in that area, and it's horrible. You're heading to Arkansas. You are probably I don't know where you are.
Where are you
currently.
coming from? That's the...
They said are on I-59. I'm pretty sure if I'm correct, that's the one that's comes up through Laurel.
Meridian and Laurel, yeah.
So I don't know where you are, Zoe, but just you'd have to tell me where you are. At least a town you're near, and I'll be able to look for you.
Where's 59 come from? It comes down.
It comes the whole way up from Slidell,
right,
Louisiana, all the way up along Laurel and Ellisville and Hattiesburg.
If she's coming from New Orleans going up to Arkansas, she's going to run right into all this.
There's not a lot of a time difference between going straight north as going east.
All gonna depend on where Papa finds a hotel tonight, so.
Yeah, right.
Basically, if you're anywhere on 59, if you were north of Heidelberg, you're probably okay. But if you're south of Heidelberg, you're probably better to find somewhere to pull over and let it go by. The Bay Springs area, yeah. The good thing with the Bay Springs area, there's a lot of lightning, there's a lot of wind, a lot of heavy rain. The tornado threat is past you. The tornado threat will be on the eastern side of this line. So once the eastern part gets past you and it starts really raining heavy, you're probably fine. The tornado warning only goes up to Sandersville on 59, but pretty much the rest of the way down is all tornado warned or severe thunderstorm warned. We stayed in a hotel last night, Jane. It was $68.
Yep.
$68.
A Best Western Plus.
Yep.
I highly recommend.
Yep. Very nice, very comfortable.
Very clean.
Very clean.
And that included a hot breakfast.
Yep. Great staff. The staff's been awesome. The raindrops. Are you Ray? Welcome in.
Hi, Carnage.
As I say, living in Mississippi, I mean, holy, we can feel the thunder. Damn. Yeah, the thunder rolls down here. It really does. I will agree with you. I've chased it multiple times now in Mississippi, and your thunder's loud here. It's because there's no mountain. Yeah, there's trees, but there's no mountains to, block the sound, so you hear it forever. Vicky. So I said he will sleep in the bed of the truck. Heck no.
I would if the weather wasn't bad.
You're going past downtown Hattiesburg and you're going north, you're probably okay if you're going north. I would not go south past, or no, you said you're in Hattiesburg. I would stay in Hattiesburg right now. Just hang out in Hattiesburg for a little bit. Find somewhere to pull off and just let the storm go by. You won't be in it very long, but it's getting ready to hit Hattiesburg right now, so I would pull over.
Hi, James. Welcome in.
That's just my recommendation. There is some... I just saw a report on Highway 589 and 98. There's... Actually, that was the way we were going to go anyway, right?
We were going to, but...
Reports of trees down. Multiple trees down. It's west of Hattiesburg. So there's getting damage reports coming into Hattiesburg. So yes, if you're in Hattiesburg, I would be finding a place to pull over and trying to get shelter if you can. Inside a building. The Hattiesburg is under a tornado warning, so let me see here. What in the heck is that mess? There's gotta be a radar a little closer to down there. Not really, but
we have someone in our chat named Duck.
oh, welcome in, Doc.
How cool is that?
Right. We are the Docs.
The Trackers Quackers.
Yep. Yeah, there's little embedded rotations with it. Nothing looks strong. Doesn't look like there's any tornadoes down or anything right now, but there's definitely rotations that could spin up. So I would definitely get pulled off somewhere and just chill for a bit. Anywhere from basically Sandersville, Laurel, Ellisville, Hattiesburg, Purvis, Lumberton, Poplarville, anywhere along 59, I would be getting to a safe spot if you can. Hello, Turbo. Welcome in. If you were north of Heidelberg, you're probably okay. It looks just to be some thunder and lightning, a little bit of wind, and obviously some heavy rain. There is an observed tornado warning down in near New Orleans on the north side of I-10 coming into Pearl River north of Covington. Yep, there it is right there, I betcha. Yep.
Yeah, we won't stay right in town.
Storm's heading this way here in Green Lane, Pennsylvania. Let me look and see where Green Lane is, and I'll tell you.
Head toward US 84 East, then turn left onto US 84 West.
Green Lane is north between, just south of Allentown. What?
Just taking my mouth off the roof.
Oh.
Good night, Samuel. Thanks for watching along with us today.
Oh, come on, Parker. There it goes. Yeah, Green Lane, you're going to get a storm very shortly. It doesn't look anything severe or anything. It just looks like some heavy rain. Maybe some gusty winds, some thunder and lightning. Nothing super crazy. All right. You got the hood top up us?
Yep.
Oh, for free. Sweet. Sounds good to me.
At the stop sign, turn left onto US 84 West.
I know these turns are pretty wide, so...
Yeah, so I'm trying to make sure I get on the right side of the road. It's like, what the heck?
Go past Old Highway
Oh, you're watching
51 and use the right
storm
lane to
chasers
take
and
the
then
I-55 north
snow
ramp to
storm
Jackson.
chasers. That's cool. I wonder who's out snow chasing today. There might be some snow up around like Iowa, I heard.
Use the right lane to take the I-55 north ramp. Then merge onto I-55 north.
Same to you, Samuel. Be safe.
Or did some of those cross the interstate? Are we going to run into any? Or were they more south of here?
They were, the bigger ones were south of here,
Gotcha.
down north of Macomb and all that. Looks like all the areas of rotation are
Continue on
across the
I-55
interstate
north
now
for
over
53
there.
miles.
They're all gone, you said?
They all just crossed the interstate.
59.
Yeah.
So whoever was in Hattiesburg it'll be right around them right now.
Yep.
That you were talking to.
Yeah, they're getting hit in Hattiesburg, yes. Hi, Daisy. We've been on chasing storms in Mississippi all day. Started in eastern Texas. Went straight east into Louisiana. We're in Mississippi now.
Yeah, we called the chase. We just can't catch the line again. We were good until we got all jammed up just this side of Alexandria, Louisiana. Going through town and then getting behind that truck going up to Jonesville.
Yeah.
I don't know if we'd have had anywhere to cross the river, but if we would have been able to go straight east out of Alexandria, we might have been able to get back ahead of it. I don't know if there was anywhere to cross the river, though. What crossing south of Natchez? We had to go up to Natchez no matter what. Or down to I-10.
Hi, Suzanne.
Feel like that's your only option.
You're right, Maria. Dark chasing is hard to do, especially down here with 100-foot trees and no phone service. It does get very hard. This weather real? Oh yeah, it's very much real. Absolutely. Yeah, we won't put on a show for you guys. This is real stuff. Real deal.
Yep. Right now, you're just going to have light rain as we travel north a little bit. clear skies a couple days ago. Yeah, we did. But in the 80s too. We actually had both last night. We had a tornado and clear skies. Remember, we could see the stars one way and the tornado was the other one. Yep.
My knee is very sore.
Today's been real rough on everything.
Yeah, we've been in the truck for, what, like 15, 16 hours, something like
7
that.
a.m. to almost
14 hours.
You're right, Steve. You wish I was sitting on the beach. It's going to actually be real close to 16 hours. So. Need to come chasing in U.S. for my A-level geography. You're chasing the United States.
I'm thinking
They need to come.
they need to come.
Oh, you need to come. Oh, okay.
Not a whole lot better. I've had ice on it all day. Chris would go into the convenience stores and buy a cup of ice and put it in a Ziploc bag and kind of keep it ice throughout the day. It's beautiful colors now.
Like the reaper we saw yesterday. I know, CP. I know. But hey, I do agree. We were so close down there in Beaumont to the Gulf. I really was about ready to call, but hey, let's get on the beach a little bit. We talked about going down to see if any water spouts came in, right? But there weren't that many cells forming that time. Yep, Maddox, we're all good. Yep. XXM Honest said, getting banged by lightning. There's a lot of lightning in the storm. It'll be wicked for a little bit, and then once it moves off, it'll quiet down, I promise. You're getting hit by the storms now. You probably have half an hour or so of craziness, and then it should start calming down.
CG said, sorry, Joshua, come on.
Oh, that's something else.
Okay.
Ain't never on the tip. Reese is hail and lightning. There's possibly hail and lightning out there, absolutely. That's some of the hazards.
Yeah, knee pain is horrible, especially when you get your knee pain from falling on a tile floor right onto your knee.
Exit 4 is getting cambered now. Yep, that's part of that line. About half an hour it should be done. They're moving pretty fast. 45 miles an hour, so they'll be pretty good.
Yeah, it's mostly black, some purple, a little bit of red in there.
Bob, you still have to do the my glasses on you.
We do.
We told her to come to the event in July, you'll get them back. Yeah, we told her to come meet us. I started out driving in the pouring down rain in the dark, and I'm driving pouring down rain in the dark. This rain's not quite as hard as that was before. Is Brookhaven on fire at Brookhaven? No. I thought you got off for the night, Samuel.
Unless he heard something. Wanted to check.
We just come by Brookhaven, but I didn't hear or see. I mean, nothing was going on that we saw.
Yeah, the lowest, most interior room of wherever you're at. If you have a basement, that is the best place to be. Underground is always better. But if you have an interior bathroom, go in there, or a closet.
If that's in a well-built house, mobile homes, you should evacuate and find somewhere. You're better off to go lay in a ditch outside than be in a mobile home. Hey, you can't see the sky, Maria, because it's dark.
Good night, Lulu.
Night, Lulu.
Good to see you again.
Catch you on the next one.
How far does it drive?
An hour. Let
me know whenever you want to end the stream.
Do what you want to do.
since I'm not going to be
You want to
on.
run the event one more time real quick?
Yeah, we can talk about the event one more time.
Just so people know we aren't still chasing, unfortunately. We just got jammed up and got too far behind.
Yeah, the storms outran us, so we're not going to be able to catch them. So we're going to be getting ready to call for the night.
Yep.
Go ahead and talk about the event, Josh.
So if anybody is up in Pennsylvania, West Virginia, or anywhere in the country, if you want to come meet us, if you like us, you think we're, pretty cool storm chasers.
Okay, guys.
Huh?
Okay, guys.
We're okay, guys.
And a bunch of other storm
And a bunch of other storm chasers. Come on out to the Paris Storm Fest 2026 in Pars, P-A-R-S, Pennsylvania on July 11th. We're having a Meet the Storm Chasers plus Paranormal Groups event. Definitely want to come check that out. We got all kind of speakers. We're going to have awards. We're going to have all kind of vendors, food trucks, karaoke, DJ, all kind of fun stuff. And we're bringing in the legendary meteorologist, severe weather expert himself, Dr. Greg Forbes from the Weather Channel. He'll be one of our main speakers of 6 total speakers. You definitely want to not miss it. Tickets are on sale now for $10 a piece, and on the para-stormfest.net. You don't want to miss this. It'll be fun.
All the money is going to 2 charities.
Yep.
All of it. So ticket sales, the Chinese auction.
Yep.
We're also selling t-shirts before the fest. You can get those on the website as well. There's a link for those. And all the money earned from those goes to charity as well.
Yep. So it's going to be an exciting event. You guys don't want to miss it. I better see you there, Mr. Twister. You better fly over here and come see me. Maybe I'm going to go say hi to Mr. Davis and bring him as well, so I can give you all a nice tumbleweed. So I have a tumbleweed with your name on. But I better see you there, Twister. Paris Storm Fest July 11th. Come on, you're off school. You better fly out here. Zoe, a good question. Let me look here for you at the radar.
Zoe's one in Heidelberg, or in Hattiesburg.
I'd say give it 10 more minutes. Give it 10 more minutes and you're probably good to head back out. The storm is almost over for you. It's going to be just some heavier rain and some thunder and lightning the rest of the way. The tornado threat's past you. And it doesn't even look like they're going to rewarn the warning. So.
Personnel on fire? I don't know.
Damn, no, I thought you were going to bed.
I don't have school. You want to know what else I don't have? Money. That's because you need a job.
You need a job? See, Twister comes in here and says Josh Brinker. Well, he needs a jobby. But yeah, you guys don't want to miss Paris Storm Fest. We're working really hard on it. Got a few more people to work out and try to confirm. Lots of chasers coming from all over the country. You got Arkansas, South Carolina, Missouri, Ohio, Pennsylvania, Virginia, all kind of chasers coming.
Oh, thank you, Zoe.
Thank you, Zoe. Sound the alarm. We got a super chat. Whoop, whoop.
Be safe, Zoe, on that trip tonight.
Yeah, I'd say, you're probably going to be good here soon to go. Just take your time.
Just in an hour, you'll be looking at the conditions we have right now. We're about an hour west of you right now, so you'd head in the same direction. So this is what you'll have in about an hour.
Yeah, especially if you're heading to Arkansas. You'll be, in about an hour, you'll be really good to go. You can start, heading out in 10 to 15 minutes. It'll just be some heavier rain. Just take your time, you'll be okay.
Someone did ask about Kentucky. Any action in Kentucky tonight?
No, Kentucky should be done. Kentucky was earlier today. Kentucky should be done.
James said no one gets money for doing nothing.
Screw that.
Hey, we bust our butts to get money.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, we.
Our jobs don't
Yeah.
pay that much. Storm chasing definitely doesn't pay. What's your question? Who has a birthday this weekend? Mr. Twister has a birthday this weekend.
Really?
Said they hate JOBs.
Now, Sam, you said you want to meet up with us. Well, you can at the Paris Storm Fest. Tickets are $10. You must have a ticket to enter.
You can pay at the door, but it's a little more expensive.
15.
If you get your tickets on the website, they are $10 plus a fee.
I'm looking up that name that they asked where the winds are going to hit. I'm looking to make sure I get the town right here.
Gotcha.
Yeah, tickets on the website are $10 plus a small fee that goes to Ticket Spice. At the door, they are $15. If you get them beforehand, you will get a ticket when you get to the event to enter into a drawing for a prize. Buying them ahead of time kind of helps us give numbers to the food trucks so they know how much food to bring and prep.
So the question for the Pascagoula, Mississippi, if the storm went there, yes, they will get you this evening. They're about 70 miles away from you, so probably they're about 45 miles an hour, so probably about 2 hours will be to you. But I would still make sure, I'd be staying alert. Make sure your phone's turned on, sound on, in case you get a warning to take shelter. You will get hit. Hopefully the storm will die down before they get to you, but you're still under the tornado watch. So yes, they will hit you eventually. There is some tornado warnings back in your slide out, but that's still a way away from you. Watch Josh was scared to kick me out. Except his dog. You keep saying Joshy, I am going to kick you out. I know Twister, I'm allowed to pick on him. He's allowed to pick on me, so we're good.
Alright. What do you think?
Yeah, I think it's going to be time, guys. We're going to get off here so we can finish our drive to the hotel and kind of do our evening debrief. And maybe we'll see you guys tomorrow. Make sure you guys hit the notification bell and subscribe to the channel. Hit the like, and we'll be
Probably do it driving.
Samuel, it's way past Vicksburg, brother. It's way past Vicksburg. And I did see about the Boeing line taking jets that it's possible. So stronger winds.
It looked like it kind of already was doing that.
Yeah, some stronger winds are coming. Hopefully that knocks down the tornado threat a little bit. So we're gonna be getting off, guys. We'll be on tomorrow.
At some point.
Some point, don't know when. We have a long drive tomorrow, so who knows?
Aaron timed out Twister for 10 seconds.
Nice.
No, sea rain, unfortunately not. We've been driving since 7 o'clock this morning, chasing storms, so
We're almost posted 16 hours of driving.
Yeah, so we're done for the night.
We started in Central Texas.
We still have 16 hours drive tomorrow to get home, so
tell Max sorry.
we're spent.
Yeah. We stayed on a lot longer than everybody else, so
Yeah.
But we do want to give a huge shout out again to Radar Omega for sponsoring
Yep.
the chase today.
Yeah.
and thank you to Max and Evan Freiberger for both streaming us as well. They both streamed us today. We really appreciate that.
Hope we didn't scare them too much whenever we went into a tornado and disappeared for a while.
It happened. So, all right, guys. You have a
All
good
right.
night. We'll see you at some point tomorrow. Make sure you hit that notification bell. Follow us on our social media accounts.
See
Thank
y'all.
everybody who watched on Radar Omega tonight as well.
And thanks to all the new subs. Thanks for all the memberships. Thanks for all the super chats. And also thanks to our mods. They did a phenomenal
Everyone's
job
amazing
tonight.
as always.
Give them a round of applause for sure.
Yeah.
Guys. Love them guys.
Got pretty crazy for a while.
Yes,
So
it did. We'll see
you guys rock.
tomorrow.
Thanks.